Hi, my name is Clarke. I'm the Managing Director and inventor of Voister and the owner of Clarke & Associates Research. I wanted to introduce you to the Cultural Change program in person because it's a very personal program and I get very heavily involved in this process. This is my favorite thing to do because not only does it add to this very etherical topic of culture, but it's also very profitable. And those two together, I think, are a really good thing for the industry. The program consists of 3 parts,
which I'll explain in this short video. First is called buy-in. I meet with the key stakeholders and leaders of the business, and we discuss the proposed changes. I then meet with the team itself, usually at the end of a shift.
This is the bulk of the buy-in phase, because I really get the team involved and I really get them to take ownership of this process. I have to make sure they do this right because it makes a lot less work for me later.
We discuss why make any change at all. We discuss what change means to them. We decide a plan. We do some role playing, talk strategy, goal setting, and then we put the plan into immediate action. This usually takes about an hour and a half.
The second part is Voister. Voister is a voice-operated micro-training program. So instead of these large 1-hour sessions that we know don't work, but we still do, we've got a smaller structural change that's repeated a few times a week so that information has a chance to soak in. It's also operated using the voice, and we found it to be very good at helping information retention and keeping that information on the tip of the tongue.
So toward the end of a buy-in session with the team, we establish where some holes in confidence are, and we create custom videos which are then uploaded into the Voister platform to gain confidence and experience in that targeted situation.
And thirdly, we have accountability. The accountability stage focuses on and leverages a very small but powerful mistake that we make in this industry and how we gauge the success, lack thereof, of a store, which is we measure its sales. In this industry, staff are not accountable to making a sale. We're just not that kind of industry. There's very few pharmacists that I've ever met that will sit down with a staff member and say, look, it's like this. You either sell him on the CoQ10 or he sells you on a reason why he doesn't need it. We're just not that kind of industry, so we can't hold ourselves accountable to making this sale. What we can hold staff accountable to is making that recommendation, and staff are very happy to wear that responsibility and they respond very well with the right support. So we've created a very simple, easily implemented system that we use to hold staff accountable to making that recommendation.
The result is a big increase in key areas like companion sales from antibiotics by over 80% on average. Most stores need to adjust their ordering and buying patterns because of this program. So once we're taking care of the first area, let's say it's antibiotics, we move on to the next area and do the whole thing again for 6 months. The exciting part about all of this is that quite consistently, after the 6 months of work is complete and I walk away, the business continues to profit in those areas. So I'm not just offering you a new system, I'm offering you a proven and logically profitable system, a long-term voice-activated micro-training platform, and not only that, I'm personally implementing it into your business with your staff using modern psychological and cultural change practices so that you can go back to putting out fires and taking care of the million other things that business owners do.
I love doing this work because I love seeing and facilitating profitable, sustainable cultural change. And I love seeing businesses identifying their strengths against the big box competition and regain the confidence in their business, regardless of what the next agreement says.